What's going on, guys? So here I am with my little Samson cart that I just got, and it appears that the label has been relabeled. How did I find this out? Well, there's four main things, and if you're wondering right off the bat, I did buy this on eBay. I have contacted the seller, and I most likely will be returning this. It is the correct cart. Or the correct board. The correct board's in there. The board checks out and everything, but somebody along the lines decided to relabel this. And as we all know, don't relabel shit. Even if it's, if it's an item that's really expensive, more importantly, don't relabel it. But then again, that's why I'm here on YouTube, because I want to talk to you guys about it. What do you think about relabeling of something like this? So I guess just off the bat, I paid basically like $5.10 for this game. I know you go on eBay right now, you see them selling for $8.50, whatever. So I paid $5.10 for this game, and I expect it, to be in condition. I don't care if there's damage on the labels or anything, but so here's what I found. So right off the bat, you can't really tell by looking at it, but or through the video, but if you look at it, that film, that plastic gloss clear film that's on top of all games that you can see, it's hard to tell, but let's get a light there. There's you see that little that plastic gloss. So the first thing I noticed actually when I bought the game, that gloss is not there. You won't see any gloss there. So that's the first thing. The second thing I noticed was the smell. Okay, I'm gonna smell the game. It smells ironed on. It smells like smoke. It smells like a hot iron, like somebody pressed this on, or used chemicals or something. It smells like smoke. So that's two. So the next couple things are kind of hard to see, but well, the next thing is a blacklight. Blacklight games, all games, the white labels, everything in white should show in white, but I have a blacklight here, and when put in the blacklight, none of the white shows up. I'm gonna actually, sorry for jumping around here, but it's let's grab a card here. We're gonna go Panic Restaurant here. So as you can see right off the bat, Panic Restaurant, you can see white. There are bits of white. The Nintendo label's white. Everything's white. Little Samson, you can't see anything on there. The labels doesn't show. You can see. Now when I go into light, just the black light, the whole label fades. That to me shows that it was printed basically. Ink was used that separated. White should show white. Okay, let's go back to. Let's turn on the light here again. I'm sorry about this. Okay, so what was that? That's three things. So we got the label, gloss, we got the smell of smoke, we got the black light. Next thing I noticed right here, and right here, you could see little razor lines. So there was lines of a knife that were ran. Now, if you're wondering, that marking there, that came with the marking. That was in the seller's photos. That came. Whether that was to cover up something, I don't know. But along the lines there, right there, and right there, you can see the little knife marks that were used to pry the old label off. And okay, so that's the third thing, or the fourth thing. Fifth thing is the whole bottom of the label there, and this is really hard to see, but the whole bottom of the label pretty much was hand cut. And the corners there, trying to hold it still, the corners are not rounded, they're all hand cut. See, that's a cut by hand. And the whole bottom was pretty much, you can tell it was cut by hand. And then when you get into the corner here, you can kind of somewhat see the lines going down the edges. But yeah, and see what I'm saying about the gloss? The gloss isn't there. So what do you guys think? I'm not upset with the seller. They could have had this in their hands. They could have, I don't know. I'm not really upset with anybody or mad. I most likely will return it. But what do you guys think? Everything else checks out. The game's the game. It's little Samson. The board's correct. But, you know, always down the line, even if I want to sell something down the line, the first thing that's come to a collector, like came to me, is, you know, is it a repo now that, you know, here's Panic Restaurant. Here's another, you know, $300 game. And you can just tell, just side to side, you can just tell there's just a big difference, you know. So yeah, well, that's it. Let me know what you guys think. I'm actually, like I said, I contacted the seller. Probably you know, show a link to this video. But yeah, you know, how to you know, it's not necessarily a counterfeit, maybe, I don't know, but it has been relabeled. So yeah, that's it. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Peace. And of course I'll keep you updated on what happens.